Hello YouTubers, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I am doing great. I'm doing better, how about that? It is just an absolutely gorgeous day here in Southern California. We are getting ready to go into the Easter weekend. So I wish you guys all a very happy Easter. You know, spend that time with your family and good friends. And you know, that's what the holiday seasons are all about. I've got a good one for you. I want to say at the very most 15 bucks I spent, and I got some really cool CDs in a few different formats actually. So not just CDs is what I'm saying. Let's get into it. But first, what are you guys listening to? I have been listening to Creed. It's their greatest hits, and yeah, I just love these guys. They are on tour with Scott Stapp. I believe it's the original lineup. So I'm debating. The tickets are kind of pricey, but I may go see them. I've seen Scott Stapp a few times solo, and man, I think he's just an amazing frontman. So great voice. Anyhow, my favorite Creed song is Arms Wide Open and Children Don't Stop Dancing. And of course, My Own Prison. Everybody loves that one, right? Anyhow, so that's my favorite Creed songs. So let me know what your guys' favorite Creed songs are, if you even like Creed. Also, I've been listening to Boston, their first album. Boston's just a great band. So yeah, let me know your favorite Boston song. My favorite Boston song is actually two of them. Don't Look Back and let me see, A Man I'll Never Be. Two great Boston songs. Of course, none of them are on this album. But anyhow, let me know what you guys are listening to, what your favorite songs are of these artists. And let's get into it. Like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. But let's get into what I've come across here. I'm just going to kind of shuffle them all up here so they're in no particular order or genre. And let's go. First up, Social Distortion. Man, okay guys, this is a double, but it was 50 cents. And so what do we got here? The name of the CD is White Light, White Heat, White Trash. I love Social Distortion. I know some of you guys have mentioned you've never heard of them, but they are just a huge Southern California band. They've been around since 1978. I believe right now they're touring a little bit with Bad Religion. So anyhow, love Social Distortion. This has Dear Lover, When the Angels Sing, Untitled. Just a great CD. If you haven't listened to Social Distortion, give them a try. If you have a playlist or whatnot, you know, Apple subscription, try them out. Most of you guys might know them from the song like Story of My Life, Bad Luck. They're probably the two biggest songs of theirs, or Mommy's Little Monster. Anyhow, Social Distortion. How about this, guys? Van Halen, Best Of, Volume 1. Eruption, Ain't Talking About Love, Running with the Devil, Dance the Night Away, The Cradle Will Rock, Unchained, Jump. Just Van Halen, man. Great band. Also, what's your favorite Van Halen song? Are you a David Lee Roth Van Halen, or are you Sammy Hagar Van Halen? I like them both, but to be honest, for me, it's all about David Lee Roth. Love Sammy. He seems like a really good dude. You know, was it Montrose and back in the day, Can't Drive 55 Sammy. I love all that stuff, and I loved him with Van Halen, but for me, Van Halen is David Lee Roth. All right, next up. How about this, guys? Nirvana, Bleach. And yeah, I couldn't believe I saw that in there. Who gets rid of Nirvana? But anyhow, they're Lost My Game, right? Check this out, guys. Brand new in the shrink wrap for 50 cents. And this is Annie Lennox, Bear, as the cover suggests, because she is Bear. I've never listened to this CD, so if you guys know anything about it, drop it in the comments. But I'll definitely open it and give it a listen. Annie Lennox. How about this, guys? Will to Power. This was a pretty cool CD. I picked it up. It was 50 cents, right? And it just has some remakes of like Boogie Nights, I'm Not in Love. Anyhow, just a cool CD. Their big songs back in like the late 80s or the mid 80s was Dreaming, I Love Your Way, Will to Power, guys. Okay, let's see. Check this out. I got this one. This is another brand new one, and I believe this one was 80 cents. Backstreet Boys, and I Want It That Way, I Don't Want to Lose You Now, don't Want You Back, It's True, That's What She Said. Anyhow, just a few, and half of these are live, so you know what? Picked it up 50 cents, I think. All in for 50 cents, right? How about this, guys? This was 80 cents, and I looked this up online. These are going for like 20 bucks. But I love Al Stewart, you know, Time Passages, Year of the Cat, probably the ones that you guys would remember, On the Border. This guy's still out there touring. A friend of mine up in Oregon, he went and saw them just a few months back. So anyhow, Al Stewart, and this one is called Russians and Americans in my favorite little paper sleeves. All right, guys, let's see what else we got here. System of a Down, Hypnotize. Yeah, check that out, man. Like, I couldn't believe it. Sometimes you come across these things out in the wild and you're like, wow, who gave that one up? Anyhow, Attack, Dreaming, Kill Rock and Roll, Hypnotize, You Fig. Anyhow, System of a Down, I like those guys. Hopefully you do too. Okay, let's get into the next one. And this was another one. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. And I'm going to show you the cover, see if you guys can guess what it is. If you can't, Pearl Jam, Lost Dogs. It's a 2 CD set. And I picked this thing up for $1. Has the nice booklet in it. And just that nice cardboard sleeve. Pearl Jam, Lost Dogs for $1. Can't go wrong with that, guys, right? Okay. These next two, I don't know. Well, let's talk about this one. This one reminds me of a gal my son used to date. And she loved Hansen. And I used to tease her about it. But I'm not going to lie. I used to listen to that song, Mbop, when it was on the radio. And so I saw this there, and I thought, I'm going to get it, man. It brought back some fond memories. She was a good gal. Her name was Angela. Anyhow, Hansen. And I might even just give this one to my son. I think they come across each other every now and then just so she can have it. Anyhow, Hansen. This next one, for those of you guys that follow the channel, you know I love Christmas music. And so I added a Christmas CD. And this is Jewel, Joy, a Holiday Collection. Jewel just has the most beautiful voice. I love her, you know, her regular music is just soothing. It's nice to have on in the house when you're doing things in the background. But Jewel, so I added her to my holiday collection. And so while we're talking about holiday music, my son stopped by a few weeks ago and he left these for me. And so I came home and they were on the table and he's like, oh yeah, Dad, I bought you a couple of Christmas albums and I forgot I had them and didn't give them to you. But check this out, The Carpenters, A Christmas Portrait. And man, I just love The Carpenters. So, and I don't have this one. And then he also gave me this one. I actually have this one on CD, but I don't have it on vinyl. And then I have Merry Christmas by Bing Crosby. And I believe this is probably I know White Christmas is the greatest selling Christmas song of all time. But anyhow, Bing Crosby. So thank you, son. And so we've covered CDs and we did some vinyl. What's next? Cassettes. So I was at a yard sale. And you see the way the light dimmed there? That's because a cloud must have hit the sun or something and it blocked the light coming through the window. But guy had these cassettes. He said, take all you want for $0.25 a piece. So I actually got 13 of them for $3. And let's see what we got here. The Little River Band, First Under Fire, and let's see what we got here. Lonesome Loser, Cool Change. Oh man, that's an awesome song here. Anyhow, Mistress of Mine, Little River Band. Let's go through this quick. The Moody Blues, and this one is called The Other Side of Life. In Your Wildest Dreams is the big hit on that one. Best of Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot. I don't know why they call this one the Best of Gordon Lightfoot, because If You Could Read My Mind is not on there, and Everyday People, is that what it's called? Anyhow, there's a few of his songs that aren't on here that are his best, but hey, I still like Gordon Lightfoot. Alrighty, here's another one, the Doobie Brothers, and this one is called Cycles. Who doesn't love the Doobie Brothers? Now, I don't really listen to cassettes. I have a dual cassette player up in my master bedroom, but I just really buy these things for conversation pieces. How about this one? Chris Isaac. Remember his big song, Wicked Game? So there you go, Chris Isaac. ZZ Top, Eliminator, Sharp Dressed Man, Give Me All Your Lovin'. This was a great album for those guys. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh man, how about this one? The Highwaymen. I was really stoked to come across that one. I just might put this one in the cassette player. Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, and Chris Christopherson. The Highwaymen. Really happy to get that one. How about this one, guys? Kansas, In the Spirit of Things. And you know what? These guys are out touring right now. I don't know if it's the original lineup, but hey, Kansas. Okay, let's see what else we got. Foreigner Records. So I hit the trifecta on this one because I have the album and I have it on CD, and now I have the cassette. Okay, how about this one? Huey Lewis and the News, Sports. And this one has like all the cool songs you probably know of his. Heart of Rock and Roll, Heart and Soul, I Want a New Drug, If This Is It, Huey Lewis and the News. Okay, how about this one? Elton John, Red Strikes Back. And last but not least, I'm just going to put them both up there at the same time. Neil Diamond. And this one is Primitive, and this one is Love at the Greek. So, and this is a 2-record set on 1 cassette. So anyhow, guys, that's what I got. I basically spent less than $15, and I got 11 CDs and a nice, 13 cassettes. So 24 pieces for less than $15. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. How do I always leave you? Take care. God bless you.